time for a dramatic reading. I can't say I wasn't surprised, but I hesitantly squeezed by them and left to my room. But that didn't last. I heard them following behind me, but I didn't say anything. I dropped my towel, which ushered a low wolf whistle from who I can only guess would be Sai. Really, Sai? Okay. I pushed it aside and opened my drawers to pull out some clothing. I had some panties. In my hand, when my other wrist was gripped onto, I was yanked back against the mail.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I was yanked back
come.
against the mail. This made me wince due to all the abuse. Did I do something? Oh God. Brother? Okay, we're getting into this type of stuff.
Oh yeah.
That's when I realized he wasn't in the room. Older brother? Huh, not. Not really my fetish, but I can manage. Sai's rough words left hot air fanning all along my neck, while I tensed and remained this way. He inhaled my scent. It was strawberries with vanilla, and I didn't know what to do. Every time I was harassed by those Africans, ooga booga. It'd be my mom or brother. He took my clean panties from me, yanking them from my grip before shoving them within my mouth. This was quickly followed with him yanking me by my wrist towards my bed, shoving me down harshly. I was lying on my stomach, completely shocked. The door closed, followed by the locked door, closed by, okay, it just completely killed itself there, being clicked. When I rolled onto my back, I noted the multiple rope he had along with, okay, you really gotta have comma placement here.
Here's the good part.
He had with
Here it
cloth and
comes.
tape. He walked towards me. That's when he took my wrist and held them up, clicking one cuff around my left wrist, and then forcing me back against the bed, the other clipped to the bed spot. Why was he doing this, and why did my brother let him in? I looked him over once more and sniffled.
Why did your brother
No,
let
I
you in?
didn't say sniffled, we're completely free, and snorted. I was already nude from just getting out of the shower, and I really wanted to sleep. Closing my eyes, all I'd hear were the noises coming from him. Undressing, my eyes open, and I'd tirely look at him. He was to his pants, and nothing his figure had worked out like a lot. No wonder he was easily overpowering me. I paid a lot of money for your prissy. Okay, I can't. My mom's in the other room. I paid a lot of money for your prissy anus, and I can only imagine what your insides feel like. Go ahead, scream and struggle as you much. Now, and I opened my eyes to see him without anything on, just his boxers. My hair was tightly gripped now, and he dragged forward towards him, rubbing my lips, cheek and face in general against him. Something was hardening against me, and my heart pounded. I honestly didn't know what to. Oh, God, I honestly didn't know what to expect. He sat back and watched me. He was now rubbing his bulge that his boxers presented. Hey, sweetie! You think I'm hot, don't you, young man? Oh, young woman, I mean, I'm in the man sometimes, so... Want to do me a favor and do what I say? Want to do me a favor and do what I say, okay. Think of that as school, but I'm the teacher. And I'm about to teach you some anatomy, if you know what I mean. His smirk left his lips, and I blindly nodded. He was attractive, and I'm used to school, so... But in this position, I could barely breathe, and all I had in my right hand was a reed. He was doing something now. Pulling down his... I'll go to the next page. Pulling down his undergarments. His undergarments, could have just said pulling down his boxers, you know, it would have been a better form of literature. Pulling down his undergarments, and something sprang forth. Kendall, shut up. It hit me rather hard upon the cheek. I recoiled by looking away. I'm going to remove these panties and you're going not going to say a word. Yeah, that's some proper grammar, okay? I didn't respond, just looked up towards him and he took the panties from my mouth. And like he demanded,
You're right,
I didn't say anything, but my lips were still ajar. Well, I tried to take in what was going on in general. Both knees were pressed against my bed. He was still hovering my face. Not even saying anything. He pushed that thing into my mouth. The moment it touched my tongue, I grimaced and shook my head. It tasted gross. Stop your effing squirming, huh? His breathing was rough and he gripped my hair once more. Every wind in my mouth. By this point, my eyes burned from the taste, and tears were willingly falling down my cheeks. Which cheeks? All I could do was lie there, eventually moving my free hand to try pushing at his chest. This resulted in him grabbing my wrist and tightly.
You're right, it did.
And moving it closer to his thing. My hand was placed on these round things. He forced my hand to rub along them, while his other hand remained in my hair. I guess he was guiding my head, but he didn't have to do it so roughly, in my opinion. Oh, you had an opinion in this? Nice.
Yes, I did.
Up and down, up and down. The motion was repetitive and non-stop, and the only form was gratitude. I think I received was possibly grunting and moans. But honestly, was there even a reward? What was the point of this cruel punishment? Or is this normal? All I know is more grunts and groans.
It's gonna be normal.
He went out the faster. His hand forced my down on what I assumed to be his penis now. Well, okay, so she was completely oblivious towards what it was. Now she just instantly knows what it is. It made sense. I mean, frick. He groaned. You're such a good freaking penis slave. Penis? Now he was adding more. Words that I don't even know what their definitions are. Wait, penis? That's a male rooster. What am I so confused? Please hurry up and be done with me already. I think he heard me somehow, because his penis has lodged itself deeper in my mouth. Eventually, so a male rooster lodged itself deep. Okay. Eventually made my esophagus its home. I was surprised and gagged repeatedly, but that wasn't even the worst part. The worst part was in not only being able to not breathe, but my mouth was being flooded with what I thought was rotten milk. But it was hot, and I think literally like being shot out as he turned a hose on that was connected to the milk cart and left out in the sun for a week or two. It got to the point where it shot through my nose, shot through my nose, and forced its way down the side. My chin, and all I could do was lie here and take it while my hand was forced to massage the round orb things.
Did a great job with
Nigerians.
the round orb things.
Nigerians.
I appreciated the round orb things.